like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, people that need to really see these videos, they can't see them because y'all not liking them. I need y'all to like so the videos can be pushed out for me. Just like. It don't cost a thing. But anyway, www.cdsempowerjourneycoaching.com. Book with me. Get you a life coach. You will not be disappointed. So today, me and my daughter we're going to talk about common sense. Common sense. And you say, well, everybody has it? Nope. Everybody does not have common sense. Some things that you might tell people, you be like, oh, they know. No. Do not think that everybody has common sense. Because they don't. And that's okay. Listen, that's okay. Because I'm here to teach you that. I'm here for you to teach you. That's okay. But just don't think that people know these things. Because for real, common sense is really a lot of things that I have read up on it and done on it. Because I have a lot of people that I be around that don't have common sense. So I have to read. I went and started reading up on it to see, like, what is it? Like, what could I do to bring better to the people? And also, I talk about it with my daughter also because she's 16. She ready to go out up in this world, and she got to have common sense. You got to, because if you don't, you're going to make stuff hard on yourself. Or you're going to be rude. Because common sense is part of how you treating people too. You got to know that. So, the first thing I'm going to go over with is basic understanding. Like, you got to have basic understanding of life and what goes on. Because at one time, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't have common sense. But as I got older and I started to have more life experiences, I started to get a little bit of common sense. But when I tapped into my father, I really got common sense. So that's where it really comes from. So what is your thing of common sense? What do you think common sense is? Like,
just making like the right decisions and what you do. Just like basic thinking.
Basic thinking.
Yeah.
And do you think that you can practice on having common sense? Do you think it's some things that you can do?
Yeah, I think it's like you can do, like, I know they have like certain games you can play to like help your understanding and decision making. They have like books that you can read.
That's right.
And they have like YouTube videos that you can watch.
You can watch. That's right. But I'm gonna tell you something. People feel like Dad, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. No. You can get taught. You can get taught. Whatever it is you lacking, you could get knowledge on it. You could grow your knowledge in it. Read you some books. It will help you. Listen to you, a life coach. It will help you. So, I'm going to give some things that saying please and thank you. Showing appreciation. That's common sense. But everybody don't know that unless somebody tells you. But that's common sense. And you'll be like, they don't know not to say thank you. They don't. They don't. I thought the same thing until I sat back and I looked and I analyzed and I prayed on it. Everybody don't have it. Not interrupting a conversation while somebody talking. And that comes up with the younger children too. You have to let them know, because sometimes they will do that. Even my son, he's younger and he will interrupt the conversation, and you have to stop right there and you have to explain to them like why. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to teach them to know that they don't interrupt the conversation. Well, when I was growing up, we couldn't be in grown people's conversation anyway. But that's another story. But not interrupting conversations. Be mindful of personal. Lord have mercy. This one right here. Be mindful of personal space between you and people. Everybody is not like this. Some people don't want you in there like this, and I'm one of them. I don't want you in my space, and it ain't because I don't like you. I just don't want you in my space. So you have to be mindful of that. Be mindful of being in people's space. Personal space. Some people are huggy and touchy. I'm just really, really cautious of who touches me. And I'm just really cautious of that. Because some people don't carry good spirits. That's all I'm going to say with that. And I'm going to tell you something too. Because I still do sometimes. But I'm working on it. Making offensive marks. Like, sometimes everything that comes to our head, we don't have to say. And I have problems with that. With, not saying it. And a lot of people, and then I know a lot of older people will do it too. Like, they'll say some things that'll hurt a person's feelings. It's a thing about telling people the truth, but it's a thing about when you tell somebody something and it's to hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. Sometimes when you tell people stuff and that's the truth, it might get to them right then and there, and they be like, you know what? She was right. You know what I'm saying? But to hurt your feelings and make you feel down, yeah, we can't do that. Because I know it's some people that does that. You can't be just walking around saying whatever comes to your mind. Because you'll hurt people's feelings. I had to learn that too. But it all comes from who you've been around. Because that might have happened in your family. You might have came up from people making just very blunt. It's really called blunt and rude. Really, that's what it is. But yeah. So we have to have common sense on that. To not do that. That's common sense. What's some things that you might say? With common sense.
I would say two things. Like bless you, saying like bless you.
Yeah.
Because I see nobody really says like bless you anymore. And blowing your nose while people are eating.
Lord, yes, because I was going to say that. Don't blow listen. That's common sense. Do not blow your nose at a table while people eating. That's one thing I cannot stand. Don't blow your nose. That's just common sense. Walk away. It don't take nothing to walk away from that table and blow your nose. Don't do that.
I feel like having common sense is also how you can be more like polite and stuff.
Yeah. Being polite. It's basically, common sense is basically It's how you treat people too. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't like holding doors for people.
Right.
Instead, you walking out of it and just go on and let it hit them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's common sense. Those common sense things to do. And we all say, I used to say that like they don't know that that's common sense, but no, we don't. We don't, because especially if we're not taught that, or we not raised up around that, we don't know that's what common sense is. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know that stuff. Another thing, you know you're supposed to be budgeting your money. Do not go out here and be buying all them joints, but ain't got gas in your car. That's common sense. You know, that's just common sense. Do not go out here. Your credit score is a 400, but you in the mix clubbing every day. That's common sense. We got to have it and we got to get it back. And you know what? If you don't have it and you need help with that, that's why you need a life coach. You don't know why you need a life coach. That's why. You don't know how to budget that money. You'd rather go out in the mix. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you want something out of life, you're going to have to stay out that mix a little bit. You're going to have to be disciplined when you want something. And you're going to have to work hard. Paying your bills on time. You got to sit down and you have to write down which bills are due on this day, which bills are due on that day. You have to sit down and you have to write this stuff out so you can see it and you'll know like, okay, let me see. Really, to be honest, it'll show you that how much money if you need to pull overtime or if you don't. If you know all your bills coming out the first of the month, you should be pulling overtime on the first of that month. Or go get you a second job one. Or go back to school, whatever. Or ask God. Ask God. Go to God and ask Him. What is it you can do to help you, to bring you more financial stability? So that's some things about common sense too. Covering your mouth when you coughing. I know people.
Yeah.
Like you just had the flu and you just spreading it to everybody. You know?
Yeah.
That's common sense, you know? And we never knew, and it's funny doing this video because we never knew that this is what it was, you know?
Right.
And for real, on a serious note, common sense, we got to have it because it's an everyday life thing. Really, to be honest, a lot of people who don't got common sense, they take the hard road out. They take the hard road. Taking the hard road out. When all you have to do is go to God and pray and talk to Him. And that's the easiest road to take. It's going to be hard to walk with Him because, you know, we so in flesh. We always so in flesh. We stay in flesh. You know, but with Him, we walk in a spiritual walk. So when you take His walk, it comes easy. It comes natural. He gives it. He gives everything to you. You just have to build a relationship with Him. And that's the video for today. And I'm teaching y'all and I'm talking to my daughter about it. You know, so this is the conversations we have because I have to teach her because she's going to be in this world and I want to know that I gave her all the tools that I had before she walk out the door and go into this world. Because if I didn't, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to feel like I'm a failure as a parent. And I don't want to feel like a a failure as a parent. That's the worst feeling. I ain't never felt it, but that's the worst feeling I think that you could ever have. I'm just assuming. But I think that's the worst. But anyway, y'all, we love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. So this video can push out to other people. And I pray that whoever needs to hear this, I pray that God allows it to touch you. Because this ain't bashing you. This is not judging you. This is really just educating you to get you to another level. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always want to be stuck. No more being stuck. We're going up. So stay tuned. If you stay tuned, we going up. Love y'all. Peace.